What if I told you that every third person on the earth just had their Twitter, now X, data stolen? This isn't hypothetical, it's reality. In March 2025, a shadowy figure known as Thinking One dumped a staggering 2.8 billion X users' profiles on the dark web. The kicker: this might be an inside job tied to Elon Musk's chaotic takeover and mass layoffs. Buckle up, we are diving into the biggest social media breach in history, a corporate silence that's deafening, and what this means for you. Let's dissect the leak. The data set, 400 gigabytes of raw data, includes profile metadata stretching back years, user IDs, screen names, follower counts from 2021 and 2025, tweet histories, and even the app used for your last tweet. Think of it as a digital fingerprint of your entire Twitter or now X platform life. But here's the twist. Emails aren't in this leak. Those came from a 2023 breach where 209 million users had their emails exposed. Thinking On merged both datasets, creating a Frankenstein file of 34 gigabytes that confused everyone. The result? A false impression that emails were part of the 2025 leak. And the 2.8 billion number, it's 10 times Twitter's current user base. How? The leak likely includes dead accounts, bots, and historical data, like digital ghosts haunting the platform's past. So who's behind this? Thinking One claims it's an insider's job, a former employee who stole the data during Musk's mass layoffs. Picture this: a disgruntled worker uses their access to siphon terabytes of data, then vanishes. No hacking required, just corporate turmoil. But here's the catch. Thinking One isn't a hacker. They are a data broker on breach forums, famous for analyzing leaks, not causing them. Did they receive the data from a rogue insider? Or is this a clever mashup of old breaches? Either way, X's silence speaks volumes. But it's just metadata, you say? Wrong. This data is a fisher's paradise. Imagine a scammer knowing your follower count, Twitter habits, and location. They could craft hyper-personalized phishing messages. Something like this: hey, your Twitter handle, your tweet from March 12th went viral. Click here to claim your prize. Boom, a malware gets installed. For high-profile users, politicians, CEOs, journalists, this leak is catastrophic. Adversaries could map their networks, track movements via time zones, or even dox protected accounts. And if you reuse passwords, hackers can cross-reference this data with older breaches to hijack your accounts. X's response? Crickets. Thinking One claims they tried contacting X repeatedly, no reply. This mirrors X's 2023 playbook, where they dismissed a breach as public data, despite emails being exposed. Critics argue X is prioritizing Elon's 44 billion XAI merger over user safety. Coincidence? The breach dropped the same day Musk finalized the deal. Legal experts warn X could face GDPR fines up to 4% of their global revenue. But with Musk's free speech rebrand, regulators are already circling. This leak might be the final straw. Beyond the headlines, this breach erodes trust. Users are asking, does X even care? For a platform built on real-time truth, the silence is a betrayal. So what can you do? Audit your account. Use HaveIBeenPwned to check if your data was leaked. Enable two-factor authentication. Make hackers work harder. Assume everything's public. Never tweet anything you wouldn't post on a billboard. And for X, it's time for transparency. Admit the breach, notify users, and overhaul security. Until then, the platform's credibility hangs by a thread. This leak isn't just about Twitter or now X. It's a wake-up call. In the age of AI and corporate greed, your data is currency. Stay paranoid, stay protected, and remember, if a platform won't guard your secrets, guard them yourselves. Smash that like button if you demand accountability from big tech. Subscribe for our deep dive into Elon's XAI deal, privacy nightmare. And comment, should insiders face life sentences for data theft? Let's debate.